Floss Tube friends, it's Sylvia running with needles and scissors. I'm coming to you on a Tuesday afternoon. This is October. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I think it's the 22nd or 23rd. My watch won't tell me, but my phone will. But I'm recording on my phone this time, so that's a no-go. You'll know what it is. I'll put it, it's always in the title anyways. So I thought I would pop on here and give you a quick hello and tell you what's going on. And I think my phone's crooked, so let's see here. Let me see if I can straighten this a little bit. Well, I don't know. We'll leave it the way it is. It won't be a very long floss tube. So, you know, life throws you curveballs, and I just got one. So my dad is not doing well, and I'm supposed to go, and I will still go to Hobby House leaving tomorrow. I've checked with my stepmom, and you know, she doesn't even know that I have a trip, and we just agreed that I would come next week and just be there, you know, however long I need to be there. I hope he recovers. But I don't think he'll be going back home. I don't think that's an option. Anyways, so needless to say, I'm a little bit in disarray, and you know, it's weighing heavily on me. But it is no surprise, and you know, this is part of life, unfortunately. So I thought, well, you know, take a minute, film a floss tube, and then life will just go completely insane. I come back next Monday, leave on Wednesday. So I have one day to flip the luggage, flip the laundry, and go on over. Anyways, so I have the giveaways that I was supposed to give away. They are right here, and it's just going to have to wait, and I hope you forgive me for that. I don't want to burden Rob anymore because we have patterns releasing and other things, and there's just a lot going on the business end of things. And so, you know, promise is a promise. I will get to them, and they will be mailed. You know, I will announce the winners. I haven't even done that, so I promise. Depending on where I am, the next floss tube, you may get a floss tube from Germany again, I don't know, or, you know, and there's no obstacle for doing it from Germany, really. I mean, I'm not going to send them, they're here, so my husband could probably send them, but anyways, but right now I don't even want to think about it. So I want to give you guys an announcement. I said I was planning a retreat, and I have my mug, you know, my something good mug. So I'm going to announce something good. If you follow me on Instagram, Running with Needles and Scissors, you saw the quilt. It's a quilt retreat. It's a quilt and stitching retreat. So this retreat will have hand piecing, wool applique, probably maybe some embroidery. I don't know. I haven't looked that closely at the quilt because I'm not teaching it. And 2 cross stitch pieces that will complement the quilt. So you've seen a photo of it, and it'll be the thumbnail for this video as well. I'm really, really excited. Becky, I met Becky in England briefly, but we've gotten to know each other a little bit more here over our phone calls. And she's very talented, and it's a very British quilt, in my opinion. And so I thought it'd be so fun to invite her over to teach this. It's a 2-day teaching event on the quilt end, and then I'm gonna butt in for half a day with some cross stitch. So it's going to be here in Ohio, in Cincinnati. Because of the airport, it's very easy in, easy out, and the hotel is right there, and there's a shuttle, and so it's all going to be very, very simple for people that might be coming from further away. So all the details will be on my website within a day or two, and we'll open up registration, and then I'm going to keep my fingers crossed. I hope there's enough interest for it to at least make. So I need a certain amount of people to sign up so we can even hold it. And then, of course, we have a cap. So, yeah, I am very, very excited. It's for next October. So there's lots to do and lots to be excited about on that end. I'm releasing 4 Christmas patterns. I won't be able to do a release video just because I won't be anywhere near my models, and I didn't want to squeeze it in here either. But those of you who are signed up for the newsletter on my website, you will also get the retreat information on a separate newsletter. So you can get 2 things pretty quickly, one after the other, is the newsletter and a new release letter. And I will have to say, I'm really, really very satisfied and thrilled with my Christmas creations this year. And I hope you love them too. So I've been stitching a little bit because that's my job. But anyways, can't show you the stuff I'm working on. I have something planned for a January release, I think 3 things. And then of course there's Market, which will have a limited edition kit and other things. And, you've seen me work on Mary Foch, so that's coming out at Market. And I'm happy to show you that one. And, and then we'll see, after. There's also, of course, I have to start working on the smalls for the class, the EGA class, which I think signups are running now. That is the Isabella Kettlewell sampler, which I didn't drag out, but I will in one of the subsequent videos again to show you. It really is a fantastic sampler with so many motifs that will lend themselves perfectly for designing smalls and making smalls. So I've got to get going on that. My deadline or my time frame is that I start stitching on those in January. Boy, yeah, I mean, it's just, my calendar is chock full, and of course having to divert and go see my dad, which is not a burden at all, but it was planned for later this year. I was planning it for December, and, depending on what is happening, I may go back and I might just leave that flight and go back again in December. So we'll see. Okay, so one of the things I want to do in this video real quick is there's a number of boxes that came in. We'll call this the box edition. I'll show you my stitching, and then I'll show you the boxes, and then I will bid you farewell because I got to pack for Hobby House and I got to sort of prep for Germany. All right, so let's start with the stitching. I've worked a little bit on American Welcome by Plum Street Sampler. If you remember, that's the pattern. If you remember, I got the remedial version. Here's the cover. Oh, there you go. It's the phone, so it's a little different. I want to see if it uploads faster. And I'll show you. Let's see where my divisions are. Where's the sheet with the divisions? So I get 24 units that I need to stitch. Here it is. And I'm staying on track. So this is how you can see the lines. This is how mine's divided. And here's my progress. Now, I'm stitching this a little bit I'm the admin coordinator for Bible Study Fellowship, which means I am not in a group on Thursdays. It always happens Thursday mornings, and I am outside in the hallway where it's a little chillier. But I coordinate all the classes and set up the AV material and make sure everything's running properly. And I'm sort of the first person you encounter when you walk in the building, and hopefully nobody with bad intentions walks in because I'm the first one they see. So I have time out there when they are in class and during the lecture to stitch a little. So, I usually bring this one. It's amazing how little you get done in 45 minutes with distractions. So I'm not quite sticking to the divisions. I'm going a little further, but here's the progress. So probably not much more. I think I stopped here. And so I just have, I got the fish in, a little bit of the grass, a little bit of the water. So I was trying to get it to where I could just easily fill in. Okay, and this is stitched on 40 count. Slightly Roasted, Not Salted by Bestitch Me. And I'm using my own Vicky Clayton silks. Nobody should be surprised by that conversion. So there is that. And of course, Mary Foch, as I decided I would dedicate October to her and see how far I could get. I'm not getting that far. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is taking a long time. But here is where I'm at now. There is a little bit of progress made, so she's coming along. So I'm starting that middle, big middle floral. It's very folk artish floral motif, and then I still have to put the angel, our little Beatles trumpeter, on the other side, and that peacock, that one that's over there, if you see right here, that one, he still needs to go in, and I need to finish up the squirrel. So, and I think that'll be part 5 and part 6. Yeah, and I still need to do these blossoms and the leaves. I'm just kind of, I kind of went all over the place. Wherever the needle was calling me, that's where I went on this one around. And I put in a few more of the side flowers. So yeah, and I'll be taking this with me to Germany to hopefully finish up all together. All right, so that is Mary Foch. And this is a stitch along right now for the Tudor Rose Sampler Guild. And it will be released then at market. So that goes in there. Oh, so I wanted to say, if I do the boxes, I'm doing them at the end. So in case you haven't gotten one of the boxes I'm going to address, you can skip that part. So I don't want to do a spoiler for anybody, but the boxes I'm going to cover is the Keeper Club from Tiger Lily. It's a great one this time around. The Schoolgirl Sewing Sampler, and I also got the ornament box from Chantel. So, and I don't think all of those are out yet. So don't peek if you're still waiting on yours. The other thing I wanted to show you real quick, and I'll make an announcement when I start the boxes, is I was digging around Etsy, and that's always expensive when you dig around Etsy. And I found this really pretty thread catcher. It's a heavy weighted needle cushion, and then this very good sized thread catcher that hangs off of it. And oh, it came with some cute little pins. And this is, and it was very reasonably priced in my book, because I think I looked at a lot of them. When I saw this one, I thought, well, let me look around and see what else the selection is. And there wasn't anything as nice as this one on Etsy. And so this comes from Curry Bungalow. No, Curry Bungalow. I thought it was Curry Bungalow. C-U-R-R-Y Bungalow. And she really does a very, very, very nice job. And like I said, for how much work is in it, it sure was reasonable. So this Velcro's on, right? I'm not going to yank it apart. And then it has a non-skid bottom, and it's just really well done. And this is very heavy board, and this is a really nice bucket. And I just love the sewing theme, and do me a flower anytime. Thank you so much. Take my money. And so that's what I did. And I'm very pleased with it. I just thought I'd give, her a shout out, because I thought she did a great job. All right, friends, the boxes. I'm going to start. I'll do Chantel's box last. But let's start with the sewing club, the sewing club, Schoolgirl Sewing Club from the Cruel Goblin, which is in Australia. And this one, this time around, so I try to keep it somewhat whole, so you can get the, like here, it had a ribbon on it. I did not put that back on. And you can see in the lid, they just go through and put snapshots of the samplers they sent, so there's still one to go. And This is the sampler. It is Maria Boulet, which is French, looks like. And here she is, very sweet, except, whoops, hold on. The alphabet, holy cow, that's a hot mess. The last alphabet here, this one, is like crazy. I would probably rechart it, to be honest, and make it something. I mean, they did. I don't know if I would use what they charted it as, because it really crowds everything. So I'll just look around and see what kind of alphabet I can find. But yeah, we have somehow this did not work out too well in terms of the alphabet, the third alphabet. Let's see. Here are the colors. And I pull the linen outlet for it. This is Desert Taipan from Fox and Rabbit. So these are beautiful, gentle colors. Yep. So very nice. And the extra little thing that they put in there is, I'm not sure. Looks like, did they identify it? No, they don't. They haven't told us what it is. I bet you it's, oh, it says project box. Huh. Okay, that's what it looks like. A project box. Not sure, you know, where this is going. That's what's in the back. All right. Anything else? There's just, you know, lots of little printed things. There's that project box again. I'm not. Oh, it is a corner gauge pocket. That says it on the back here when they go over. So, yeah, so you put a corner gauge in there. Very cute. All right, that is the Schoolgirl Sewing Club from Cruel Goblin. Set that aside. Here's my keeper box. I love this club. She does such a good job. This is what it looks like with this pasted, well, I think this is inside and this is glued down very nicely. There you go. And you open it and you find, maybe it's on top, I forget. But we've got the exclusive project keeper from Tiger Lily. We got a set of quilt cover notebooks, ruler trinket box, then a needle minder, a wooden needle minder from Oh Little Wren, a wooden acorn, and a honeycomb candy. And here's the honeycomb candy. Usually you guys don't get to see the sweet stuff because I've eaten it, but it's still here. And I do like honeycomb candy. It really only has sugar, water, organic raw honey, and baking soda. Sounds delicious. Here is the trinket box. So fun. And, have it all. There's stuff on the sides. Let's see if it's a message to me. Here it says clean up. It's true. Clean up. I need to do that. Cleaner, rags, and gloves. And over here, you have it all covered. You have it all covered. I hope so. And this one is job prep. Something, tape, and caulk, so that I can keep everything together. The caulk and the tape. So this is by Sally Criswell, Sally's Cross Stitch on Etsy. There you go, nicely made. There's so many things you could do with this. All right. And that's number 2, right? Let's see. Okay, and then there was this package all packaged up. I'm not going to apologize for the crinkle. I love it. All right. So Oh, yeah, that's really pretty. The needle minder. Oopsie. You see that? I love it. That's really pretty. And this is from Little Wren. Here we got Built Quilt Classic Soft Quilt Notebooks. There are a number of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yep, very fun. And a zipper pull, looks like, or a scissor fob of an acorn. There you go. Very fun. And I know it opens. Give me some ideas. What can you put in this little thing? It'd be kind of fun to do. Okay, can't put a needle in. It's too little. Wish it was, you know, big enough for needles. Okay, and now to the keeper, which is the star of the show. I haven't really looked at it. I sort of peeked on the edges, but I haven't really pulled it out. Whoop. I will now though. So crazy pretty. There you go. And I'll open it up for you. Oh my Lord, this is really pretty. I love it. Love it. Oh. This is the inside. Very, very pretty. Very feminine. Love it. And fall at the same time, I think. It does read fall. So that is super, super nice. Okay. And last but not least is the box from Chantel. And so when it first was announced, you know, I contemplated for about 35 seconds. And then I bought it. So you will hear me say all day long, I'm not really into the mystery boxes, blah, blah, blah. But there are some things when you kind of, you know, feel it out, you're like, yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it. So there was little fun extras in there, stickers and trim and floss, but not enough to do any of the projects. The shapes were in a little canvas bag, jute bag, and I'll show you the shapes. I know y'all want to see the patterns, and I will do that in a minute. All right. Oh, this is sticking in there. Oh, that's because it's gotten caught. All right. So there's this shape. A little sled, this tag, and this tag. Now I'm sure that Chantel has tutorials, oh wait, galore, and a round one. Has tutorials galore on how to finish these wood shapes. And they are substantial. I mean, they are not light little, they are fairly thick, and you know, there's some weight to them. Now, all of these ornaments, patterns in here are on 32 or 28 count, except for Paulette's. And I am not a fan of stitching with 2 threads of linen, so I'll probably convert everything to sulky threads, and yeah, in my free time and when I'm going to do them. And you know, there's caveats galore on that side, but if I get around to it, it's going to be done with sulky threads. I'll use that count linen because it goes with the finishing ornaments shapes, but mine will look maybe a little different. So we'll start with Teresa Kogut, Frosty Bulb, super cute, super, super, super cute. There's that one. Home for the Holidays, hands-on design, which uses the round ornament. There's that one. And it looks to me, I don't know how you do you see that background, that plaid background on the wood shape? Hopefully there's some instructions on how to do that. It says coordinating scrapbook book paper. All right, mystery solved. Love this one. Love Snow-Kissed Mittens, and this is from Robin Pickens. Boy, she's really storming the market. She's doing some great stuff. And it's on the sled, and isn't that cute? And I particularly love the blue version. So fun, so cute. And Annie B's folk art, also just darling. Oh my gosh, love it. The little peaceful snowman. Looks like a little munchkin. So cute. And Paulette always has a winner. I love this one. I really do. It is All Is Calm. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to take it out of the wrapper so you can see it without glare. Ugh. Come on. There you go. All right. Isn't that sweet? And so hers is on 36 count because that's what, you know, you can pretty much count her to be on 36 count. And the fabric, which I thought was really fun, is Seraphim Hand-Dyed Fabrics, and it is the Nantucket Eve. That's what it's called. Super nice. I love this sort of color scheme. I really, really like it. Okay, and that finishes up the boxes that came in the door. My gosh, what a privilege it is, you know, to be able to pick these things up. It really is. It came in a nice, you know, box full of this stuff. Okay, well, it's 26 minutes and I am pretty much done. I gotta jump on it and get myself pulled together, clean up a little bit, and kind of leave my worries for a minute and do the hobby house thing, which we've really been looking forward to it. It's this one is My Life as a Sampler, so my friend Tanya Brockmeyer and Vicki Jeanette will be there, and it'll be really, really fun to see them. Okay, so I can't really tell you when I'll be back, hopefully soon, and but, you know, I love this community. I love your guys' support, and I really appreciate, you know, everybody that leaves me comments and watches these videos, and it's, you know, it's a privilege. So thank you so very much, and hopefully I will talk to you soon. Until then, stay happy, healthy, and terrific. Bye, guys.